Greetings and welcome to the RC Wall Vacuum channel. Today's video is going to be a follow-up on the kill switch prototype I did a few weeks ago, probably at least a month now. I had this software written for, the prototype software written for just a few days after I posted the video, but I've had other things involved with, so I didn't delve into this thing. But at the time I did that video, I put a new kill switch in the Kraken because I had a stock of them around here. And it only lasted a few trips up there, a couple hill climbs and a couple track runs. It was already starting to fail again. So I figured, well, I better sit down and actually try to finish this thing here. So let me take a look at this. So in the last video I did go over kind of the fundamentals of how this thing works. Today I'm just going to kind of go over the assembly of it. I'm going to be putting on this little piece of perf board. I got to go through and arrange the components and get them tucked in as far as the corner as far as I can, and then cut the rest of the board off. I've got to add a couple extra components in there. I got to put this regulator because I'm pulling the power for this circuit off the LiPo through the receiver, and that comes off at whatever battery voltage is. So I got to drop it down to 5 or I'll smoke that PIC. I am going to be putting the PIC in the microcontroller into the socket in case I got to pop it back out. Since it is a prototype, I'm going to have to pull it and do some software modifications. Other than that, let's get to wiring this thing together. So I got the rat's nest assembled here. This is also contained in the one unit, unlike this style. It has a separate LED goes off somewhere else. Since it is prototype, I'm just leaving it on this perf board, and I'm not going to bother putting an enclosure. I want to be able to run this thing at least a season before I concentrate on the design, prove it out. And if it does work, I'll put it on the surface mount board and switch some things over to go to a surface mount PIC, and a lot of these resistors will be surface mount. But for now, I'm just going to take and piggyback it on probably the Kraken, but the Kraken's got some issues right now. I can't run it, and the weather's pretty crappy out there. So I'm going to do I'll do a bench test here on it, make sure that it all works, and I'm just going to use the meter to replicate the magneto on the engine itself. So let me fire this thing up and give it the rundown. So I got the thing set up right now on this 2S LiPo, and I got a 6200 Spectrum receiver on it, and I'm using the DX5 radio transmitter. And I got this particular switch, is D, I believe, and set up for up, turn on, drop or push it down, shuts the unit off. And I got over here right now on the magneto side of the things, I got the fluke meter set on continuity. That buzzer means that the circuit is currently shorted out and your engine would not start. So let's fire this, get this receiver fire up. And you'll see this LED will go through a couple sequences as it fires, as everything boots up, and then it should end with a red until I control it with the switch. So let's give it a fire. The circuit's coming up, it's going through the red RGB aspect of the LED. All right, now it's in the state to be started, or could be to be activated to be started. So let me hit the up button for on the radio. There we go. It goes to green, meter open, or this relay open, the meter dropped out, and that means the engine will be ready to fire. Push it down, and it shuts it off, and there's your shorted out ignition. So we'll get rid of this meter buzzing noise here. So you can see there's a big difference in the size here, but like I mentioned, I'm not concerned about packaging right now. I'm concerned about function, and I'll worry about packaging next year after I get some time on this thing. I'll never be that small just because, I mean, look at the relays, the size of that. But I don't care, I don't race. I just want something I can rely on when I push the down button. I want the damn thing to stop. I don't want to have to be guessing when it's going to stop. So, that being said, stay tuned for a while, and I'll do some tests on this thing and see how it works. And if anybody's interested next year, after I get some time and if it's approved, I'll provide I can provide a hex file for the PIC and a schematic and parts list of what this is, or I may even actually look at maybe producing some surface mount boards and try to sell some out. But I'll see about that. I'm not really that concerned. I don't know if I really want to get involved with selling these things, but I am open to anybody interested in the idea. I'd be open to getting you hooked up with it. So until I get a chance to give this a test run and move on with it, thanks for watching.